A newspaper run by the Chinese Communist Party called China Daily is hand-delivered in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. A Taiwanese American tells us what the American public should know about the newspaper if you also get one on your doorstep. Out of concern for retaliation by Beijing, he speaks to NTD anonymously.
Mr. Yang walks outside his home in the Houston suburbs to pick up his Saturday morning papers as usual. But this time, he and his neighbors receive something rather surprising, an unsolicited copy of the China Daily. It's an English-language newspaper owned by the propaganda department of the Chinese Communist Party.
I have been living here for over 10 years. This is the first time I received this newspaper. I think people should pay attention and be alarmed.
China Daily is available in stands like this in many major cities. It's also been routinely delivered to the House and Senate offices. In a press release, Indiana Congressman Jim Banks called the newspaper a disgusting propaganda rag that's used by the Chinese Communist Party to cover for the regime's ongoing atrocities.
It's very obvious that the paper is trying to sugarcoat some of the human rights violations and cover up for the Chinese Communist Party on issues like Xinjiang cotton being picked by forced labor. Its purpose is to confuse and brainwash Americans.
Last February, Congressman Banks and over 30 of his colleagues wrote a letter to the Justice Department urging Attorney General Barr to look into China Daily for violating the Foreign Agent Registration Act.
The Trump administration listed People's Daily, Global Times, and CCTV as Chinese foreign agents, blocking the Communist Party from infiltrating America. Now, under the new administration, I see this as a sign that the Communist China hasn't given up its propaganda initiative.
A recent filing with the DOJ shows that last year, China Daily spent millions running inserts called China Watch, containing propaganda disguised as news. They were published in the New York Times, the LA Times, and the Wall Street Journal. These inserts often disguise the fact that they're actually sponsored ads.
They should at least mark clearly on the front page that this is a state-owned media run by the Chinese Communist Party. That way, readers are forewarned.
Yang is urging the American public to be on
for when other forms of Beijing's
find their way into homes. And NTD News, Houston.